Very good afternoon, students. This is Victor Mineras. Welcome back. And I just wanted to go on with the topic synonyms and antonyms. Let's see what are these synonyms and antonyms. I'm telling you one thing. There will be a question every time triggers in your mind that why, when we are actually new about this topic and why they actually are given these topics like synonyms, antonyms, and prefixes and suffixes. I'll tell you one thing here. Most of you might be knowing synonyms and antonyms, but nobody knows the importance of or the significance of synonyms and antonyms. Let me tell you why they're actually given these topics as a part of your curriculum. Because see here, if you actually study these terms, synonyms and antonyms individually, they're going to have a different meaning, and they're going to have different a special significance. See here, when you use synonyms, they actually make your speech or writing richer and more colorful. In order to make your talk more effective, more richer and more colorful, one must be aware of the word with these synonyms. And as well as when it comes to the second one, antonyms, if you wanted to emphasize your point when you're speaking or when you're writing, in order to show the contrast or explain exactly what you wanted to convey or what you actually mean, you need antonyms. So to make your talk more richer and colorful, you need synonyms. In order to make your talk more emphasize and show contrast and to explain what you actually mean, you need these synonyms and as well as antonyms, without which we cannot actually make our speech, or we cannot write anything. And moreover, these synonyms and antonyms actually help you to build a good vocabulary. And these synonyms and antonyms are actually used every day by our teachers, writers, editors, students, poets, and songwriters. Do you know why they actually write, why they actually use these synonyms and antonyms? See, to show or to add variety. So make a point, make an underline that to add variety to their writing. So for the sake of that, they actually use these synonyms and antonyms in the writing. For example, what is this variety? See here, I'll take an example of a word. I'll take an example here. Tranquil. Take the word tranquil. So tranquil means peaceful, calm, restful, serene, soothing, etc. But the thing is here, when I pick up any one of these words, are actually going to convey or actually going to give the exact meaning what I'm actually trying to use, what I'm actually trying to convey there. And when it comes to the famous word, that is love. So when you're talking about love, and see here, love actually stands for fondness, intimacy, endearment, devotion, doting. So these are the synonyms that you can actually speak of love. But the thing is here, but if I wanted to show up the variety in my writing or in my speech, I use either of these, which actually stands on behalf of love and as well as on behalf of tranquil. See, in order to make our talks more colorful, more emphasis, we are the one who's supposed to go after these topics. Let's see what are these synonyms and antonyms. See here, as we discussed, synonyms are the words which actually gives the exact meaning, or else they actually take a nearby meaning. So synonyms, sometimes they give exact meaning, or sometimes they give the nearby meaning, which actually no, which actually same as the another word. So that is what actually means of synonyms. For example, take the word beautiful. Beautiful means being attractive, pretty, lovely, stunning. So these are the words. And when it comes to funny, humorous, comical, hilarious, hysterical. See here, funny is a word which actually gives the exact meaning for this word. All these words are giving the exact meaning to this word funny. And when it comes to hardworking means we are taking nearby words. Diligent, determined, industrious, enterprising. So these are the nearest words to the word called hierarchy. So synonyms, either they give exact word or they give a nearby word. That is what actually synonyms means. And also let's see the some more words. Important, old. Old means antiquated, ancient, obsolete, extinct. These are the nearby words which are same as another. And next, weak. Weak means frail, infirm, puny, fragile. And next, valid. Valid is actually giving the exact meaning. A valid means authorized, legitimate. Next, intelligent too. So intelligent also giving the same thing. So I would say is smart, bright, brilliant, and short. So hope you understood what actually synonyms stand for. See here, synonym is a word. So I'm repeating again. Synonym actually gives exact meaning, or they actually give nearly the near words which are same as the another. That is it. So that is what that this is why these synonyms are actually used. Hope you understood this one. And next, move on to the next topic. That is next one is antonyms. So antonyms are so near say anything. So they are the quite opposite words to the given word. For example, see here, accurate, inaccurate, and knowledge, ignorance, landlord, tenant, internal and external, lenient, strict, melt, freeze, blunt, short. So we are all observing some antonyms here. So why they are actually given here, why we are actually using them here, as I told you, in order to emphasize something of your point, or if you wanted to show the contrast, or you wanted to explain exactly what you want to mean, what you wanted to convey, then you need these antonyms. You don't use then if you wanted to emphasize your point, you don't go after synonyms. In order to make your talk more colorful, you don't come to these antonyms. So everything has got its own image. So that's the reason we use these synonyms and antonyms accordingly. Next, so when we are talking about the dainty, we talk about clumsy because this is one which actually stands for as an antonym, and everybody knows of evil. And this is the antonym: sturdy, strong, powerful. And sink is a word, and float is the opposite word. Wisdom is a word, folly or stupidity are the antonyms for this wisdom. And also victor is a word, so opposite word is here loser. And prudent and imprudent, neat, messy, untidy. So these are the words which actually stand for antonyms. So I want to make a point for these antonyms. That is, these antonyms actually help us avoid why we actually use these antonyms in our writing and speeches. I'm telling you one thing: they actually avoid the usage of repetition of the words. For example, if I'm not mistaken, very recently we had a talk called redundancies and the cliches. So I told you about redundancies. So redundancy doesn't mean that having wordiness, using too many words which are not necessarily to be used in that context. So to avoid then, to avoid this repetition in our speech and writing, we actually use these antonyms. And also, the synonyms and antonyms actually help us to build good vocabulary. And if you want to use more nuance or be more precise in your language choices, you need uh, or you need the synonyms and as well as antonyms. This is the importance of the topic called synonyms and antonyms. Hope you understood this topic. And if you got any doubt regarding to this, so just ping me on WhatsApp or just phone me. Thank you so much. With love, yours, Victor Emmanuel Raju. Thank you.